that this administration, you as a leader, are going to be hiding behind this role. I think that unless this has changed, you are refusing apparently to talk to at least one local media outlet. I think it's Radio Derby is unacceptable. You need to change that policy, and I don't think you need this position to act as a firewall between you, the public, and the press. I think that you are making a mistake by bringing this person in. I think that you should lead from the front, and your colleagues should lead from the front, and be able to deal with the media, deal with what communication, political communication is required from the decisions you make, be open and transparent and not hide behind this role.
Bizarre statement. I've never seen anybody considering me a shrinking violet when it comes to the media. He used to accuse me of fronting everything at one time, but what was it, Banwait, and I got that reputation for being in front of media at every opportunity. So what a bizarre statement to make, council members. This resource we're putting in there is because we have identified a gap clearly in our key messages, and we talked about them. The fact that there are people out there that want to, for whatever reason, their own personal egos, want to distort the valuable work that the local authority does. So, having a resource that we can work with to say, well, these are the key messages, these are the key corporate messages that we want to be able to communicate to the public effectively. Well, that's a legitimate way of doing that. I mean, your view is very simple, is to cripple the administration's ability to get out this message, and you want to leave it, let's be honest, you want to leave it to some of the people that run social media out there. That's your view. You cooperate with them all the time. So your view is actually, kind of furnish them with all sorts of stories and messages from the council, but actually not leave us the ability to kind of communicate with the public ourselves. But let's make it clear, we're not shrinking violence. Nobody's going to use this. I'm speaking to China, for God's sake. I'm just, been signing a historic agreement in front of China News. Well, that reaches God knows how many millions of people. No disrespect to Radio Derby, more than Radio Derby listeners. We sat down with the editor of the Telegraph, and and they put a really important piece and coverage out about our trip to China. And similarly, we're talking to them about other important issues coming. So to say to somebody like me, who's kind of built a reputation of talking, and I've been in all sorts of situations with the media, whether it's serving petitions or whatever, to say to something like hiding, what a bizarre thing to say, Councillor Holmes. And one of those absurd things I think you've ever said. Make your mind up when we, the Councillor Banwait, always fronting everything in the media. I mean, there was a joke actually, I could brush my teeth and there'd be a press release on it. I have to say, it was the former editors of the Telegraph and Steve Hall shares that review. Reggie, you're always wanting to be on everything all the time. So I don't know. I find that very humorous, Councillor Holmes. But again, you are just the opposition at the end of the day. That's the way you position yourself.